Why you find there's a lot of unstable guys out there, unstable men and young men, who will jump from one bed to another with different girls, all because there is no mentality of stability. The Facebook counselors, the Instagram counselors, the way they're just misinforming children nowadays, it's something that is so disheartening. Life is full of trials, a journey full of experience. With God on your side, all will be alright. Welcome back again to Helpful Stories. And you know what our motto is: with God on your side, everything is going to be alright. Okay, so today I'm just here with another topic, guys. Alright, dating games mistake. The dating games mistakes. The mistakes that people are doing in this Mjolo era, the Mjolo games, the Mjolo pandemic. There's quite a lot of things going on, the dating game mistakes. So, I just want to give you a short story, background story. I was on my way to a meeting, and then I bumped into this young guy, and he said to me, when he saw my ring, and he said to me, you are married, so young. I said, yes, I am married. And he's like, is it working? I said, it has to work. That's what I replied. I said, it has to work. Then he's like, it sounds like you're forcing things. I said, no. The thing is, when I got into it, I had mentally told myself that it has to work. So this brings me to the topic of today, because now that conversation made me think afterwards. And I was thinking to myself, what is so alarming by telling somebody that I committed myself to making it work? So I realized that there's quite a group of young people and misconceptions about dating, which people are practicing. And I'm going to talk about the 3 main dating mistakes that people do, which also are contributing to why marriages are not lasting any longer than the years back. Okay, so point number 1 is wrong mindset. The wrong mindset about intentions of dating. There's quite a lot of wrong mindsets about the intentions of dating. And if I can tell you, a lot of people have misconceptions, the reasons behind dating. Why should people date? There's just this wrong mindset that, listen, dating is a trial and error. Dating for me is where I search and look for somebody, meaning I can experiment, I can be sexually active with anyone I want with no restrictions. The mindset that people are getting into relationships with, I'm going to try. I'm not going to invest my emotions in this relationship. I am just going to test the waters. These are the mindsets that a lot of people are getting into marriages with and getting into the dating pools with. And that is a very, very big mistake, because now what you realize is, once you have that mindset, any little mishap that happens, any little temptation or testing that happens in that relationship, you are quick to just say, I'm out of this boat. Because your mindset is just not correctly aligned with a long-lasting relationship. Your mindset and everything in you is not giving you an opportunity to say you have to fight, you have to make things work, you have to look at how best you can actually maximize the opportunity of making this relationship work. So yeah, we do have quite wrong mindsets out there who are also in the dating games, and they are making this Mjolo pandemic thing a reality now, because the mindset is just not equipped. So you're gonna ask me, what is the right mindset? I'm in it to work. I'm in it to make it work. I'm here to propel this relationship into marriage. That way, if you have that mindset, you will know that you are not going to just be compromising your standards. You're going to strictly adhere to the principles, godly principles, and things that God has actually ordained in the Institute of Dating and in the Institute of Marriage. Okay, so the second thing is the there is a lot of mentality of options. There is a mentality of options. I can always get another person. There's always this next person. Yeah, so people are getting into the dating games with this mentality that there's always a next person. Someone else will come better than you, or with better experiences. So whatever I'm into, I'm not going to invest temporary decisions in it. I'm not going to invest temporary or I'm not going to invest permanent decisions. I'm not going to invest permanent cultures in it. I'm not going to invest a lot because I can always get another person. So imagine diving into a relationship whilst you're telling yourself that, listen, I have options. You are replaceable. There's a lot of things that you cannot do that somebody else can do. You will not be emotionally invested in that relationship. You will always want the next best thing. This is why you find there's a lot of unstable guys out there, unstable men and young men, who will jump from one bed to another with different girls, all because there is no mentality of stability. The mentality of options always there. There's zillion girls out there. So many children are being born every day. Somebody's more stunning than you. Somebody's more handsome than you. Somebody has more, muscle than you. And you always say, since I found this one, if it doesn't work, I'll always jump to the other. And you will not be as serious as somebody who wants something to work because you have no option. Imagine if you didn't have a choice in life. You would make that one choice work for you, So yeah, I feel that is point number 2. And then the last point, today's video is going to be very short. The last point is misinformation on what to major in a relationship. Misinformation on what to major when you are dating or when you are in a relationship dating for marriage. The misinformation, oh my God, you must see. The Facebook counselors, the Instagram counselors, the way they're just misinforming children nowadays. It's something that is so disheartening. Why? Because people are being given advice that is so ill, advice that is not even good advice at all. Misinformation. I'm going to give you an example of one misinformation. Is that when you are dating, you need to leave room for disappointment. As much as that is true with anything in life, guys, there is things that you guys need to understand. The dating game should not be a trial and error or an experiment. It should be treated likewise with so much utmost respect. Okay, one other misinformation: you kiss so many frogs before you find the prince. Well, it could be a very valid point, but I feel like that statement also encourages or is a lame excuse to people from jumping from one relationship to another. Meaning you have a zillion exes all because you're trying to find the prince. Misinformation on dating as well, which is also discouraging the dating pools, is how social media is actually, pushing the agenda of marriage is a bad option, marriage is a bad choice. A lot of media houses are pushing the agenda that marriage, they actually vocalize or give emphasis on the divorce rates, the reasons for people to divorce, and you find a lot of vocal reasons why marriage shouldn't work. Because marriage is just work, which I've seen has started in discouraging the younger generations from getting married. So why am I saying this is a dating game mistake? It's because now when you start dating, you don't even believe in marriage. You don't even believe that marriage is something that you yourself can get into or consider. So when you are then dating, it's just for playtime and you are just there because I feel like I need to date. And you are not even going to give it your all to make sure that this relationship propels into marriage. Yeah, because already you're discouraged. already you're not even opting for marriage. It's just a trial and error. So yeah, these three dating mistakes have contributed negatively to the institute of marriage and even to the attitude of young women when it comes towards marriage, and it has contributed negatively to how the younger generation views marriage entirely. So what am I saying as hopeful stories? We need to change the narrative. We need to change the interpretation. We need to understand that when God started marriage, it's something that He Himself ordained, and He gives utmost respect to it. That means you and me, if you're watching this video, we need to start demystifying and working on these misconceptions that are happening in the dating world. There's so many excuses that people are giving out there for things that are normalizing. They are normalizing. You cannot normalize things that are against God and call them as being modern. So yeah, I just felt like I need to discuss this, guys. I'm coming to you again from my dining room, and yes, guys, please do like, share, and also don't forget to subscribe and follow Hopeful Stories. I've got exciting news in the next episode, and I hope you guys will be there to support me. To all those who are loving us, thank you so much. And I'm going to give a shout out to the media house team that is behind Hopeful Stories. You guys are going to see them very soon. Yeah, they'll be in the camera as well. When? I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for joining. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Life was full of trials, a journey full of experience. With God on your side, all will be whole.